So Scott Jennings absolutely went a scorched earth on the woke left over this whole Sydney Sweeney ad controversy for American Eagle Outfitters. Okay, so as you all know, actress Sydney Sweeney made a commercial for the jeans and stuff, and the left went on ahead and just took that and ran with it. Now Scott Jennings, as you all might have seen on CNN and everything, actually torched the woke left and stuff over the comments and everything. And the fact of the matter is, Scott Jennings are one of many people out there who puts it out there how the left think, as well as he's often proved them wrong and stuff on a litany of topics. Okay, so here we are with Scott Jennings on the PBD podcast and stuff with the panel as they discuss the controversy with the Sydney Sweeney ad, and watch as Scott Jennings goes scorched earth. Let's get into it.
Hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
You see what I did there, right?
Who is this Nazi?
Adam, don't interrupt. I'm in a
Who is
moment.
she?
Sydney Sweeney, and I'm from Spokane, Washington. I can work as a local hire as well, though, and I'm available for the American Eagle jeans campaign shoot.
Profile and hands, please. Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
Next.
Oh, that says
Vinny, are you
that's
okay?
Hitler
Are you
all over
with
the
us?
place. Yeah, but Hitler's all over that.
Are you with us on that one? Obviously, I mean that's the story.
Yeah,
that I'm
what's the
reading.
story, PBD?
The story is from New York Post that people are losing their minds, saying the fact that
It says,
white and all this other stuff. But
American Eagle's ad slammed as Nazi propaganda by crazed woke mob over jeans with a J and jeans with a G pun.
stop it, knock it off. So, okay, what is the data here? American Eagle sparks backlash for touting Sydney's great jeans as slogan. Roger Meadows rose on the right praised the campaign as a blow to wokeness. It's not about a blow, guys. It's literally data. I mean, can you, go a little bit lower to see what they put. Good for American, what is it called? The brand is called American Eagle. Okay, good for American Eagle. This got the kind of attention that it got, okay, and made money for this company. And by the way, to the woke people that are upset, let's just say you are upset with this. Let's look at the trans ad that Jaguar did, that there was no car in the commercial, that the best commercial on Jaguar was done by Vinny, in my opinion. It wasn't even a Jaguar that did it.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, this one right here, Rob, I don't know if you have it or not. Okay, just put the picture of the people that are in it, right? So this is who was in the Jaguar ad. All right, no problem. Representing the trans LGBTQ. If you're right, sales should blow up for Jaguar. Rob, can you show us what happened to Jaguar after this ad in sales? Just go to Google. Yeah, Jaguar sales after transgender ad. What happened to their numbers? I'm assuming they're up 600%.
They should be.
Maybe they're up 200%. Oh, no, they're down 98%.
Uh-oh.
Guys, by the way, that's catastrophic. Like Jaguar,
It's over.
a brand that my uncle Luther Alcacé always had a Jaguar, a Syrian guy, always. You would go, like, Jaguar represents class, old money. You know, it was
It's like
certain
James
types
Bond
of people that drove it. Yeah.
almost, right?
And then
that
now
was an
you're
Aston
doing this.
Martin.
So to all the people that are furious, show the data that the trans ads work. Now, what was the other one? Now, if I give you some
Dylan
numbers here right
Mulvaney?
now, if I give you some numbers here right now, American Eagle stock. Did you see what happened yesterday?
They dropped.
The American Eagle
sure it's
stock
up.
went up 6 to 12% in regular trading. After hours, it went up 15 to 22%,
Yowza.
making them $200 to $300 million like this. That's what she just did. Like this, made them money in one day, $200 million with a commercial that she did. On top of that, she partnered a few years back with a company called Dr. Squatch. I don't know if you guys follow this story with Dr. Squatch. If you go to Dr. Squatch and put Sydney Sweeney, she partnered with those guys. It was a marketing blitz. Went out there, did her thing. You know what ended up happening with these guys, Dr. Squatch? Can you type how much Unilever paid for Dr. Squatch? How much did Unilever pay for Dr. Squatch? Okay, for Dr. Squatch. What a name, by the way. I have a hard time saying it. They paid $1.5 billion. Vinny, you probably never heard of Dr. Squatch.
I've never heard of it.
They paid $1.5 billion to a company you've never heard of before. Okay, and Sydney Sweeney was a bigger part of that ad. Now, there was another brand that tried to do DEI stuff with Big Girls. Do you remember the Big Girls one? Scott, I'm sure you followed very closely.
Scott, talk to us.
None of us follow it.
There
That's
wasn't
the
just
point.
one brand. There were lots of brands.
But there was one of them. There was one of them that did.
Didn't Victoria's Secret
Oh,
go down
okay.
this road?
There you go.
We know Victoria's Secret now. They like big girls.
Rennie, you know for a fact if I come to your apartment right now, your place right now, or if I go into your beautiful truck that you have, the sick truck that you have, there's a bunch of Victoria's Secret, fly.
Okay, I do apologize. But apparently, so yeah, as you all have known and everything, this whole controversy with Sydney Sweeney and stuff, basically they're showing that these companies are taking it back to, how it was back in the 90s and decades prior to that and stuff, right? How it was with modeling and how it should have been, okay? And the fact of the matter is that these companies have decided to go full woke left and everything, to the point where they're losing money. In other words, go woke, go broke. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that Sydney Sweeney, as they mentioned here, she's actually helped the company make $400 million in stocks and profit and stuff. $400 million. That's huge right there. Okay, and these campaigns and stuff, companies like Target, Jaguar, even Bud Light, they lost money. Okay, and that showed that people decided to go ahead and take the power and bring it back to their pockets and stuff, where they actually chose not to spend money and stuff, to the point where these companies start losing profits.
Question here is, why do certain things go viral and certain things not? And for some reason, some weird conclusion about Sydney Sweeney went bonkers. I don't get it. And how people have tried to cater to the DEI and go the other way and have lost a lot of money in the process. I get that. Jaguar went the wrong way. Boy, that worked out, didn't it?
There's
Scott, your thoughts on the Scott?
Well, on the left right now, you have to understand, everything you hate is Hitler. I hate Donald Trump. He must be Hitler.
That's right.
I hate Sydney Sweeney, and I hate what these ads represent. Therefore, she also must be Hitler. I mean, look at the mainstream media headlines. I'm sitting here counting. One, Washington Post, Independent, NBC News, Fox News, Salon, KTLA, Newsweek. Piece after piece after piece after piece dedicated to the supposed controversy. What is the controversy? You mean to tell me that if you put attractive women next to a product, people might want to buy it?
Yeah.
Like that's blowing my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Did we just think of that?
It's some new ideas,
but it's a
Scott.
controversy.
Yeah.
It's a controversy because you guys have been talking about it. The people on the left who control a lot of these cultural institutions, they thought they had everything sort of moving in a different direction than, and now Sweeney's back. She sells jeans. She has to be attacked as Hitler because it blows up their narrative. Again, they want to create a narrative-based world, not an empirical world, not a world based on facts or logic or, things that we know are true. Everything has to be based on narratives. The narrative here was, we can sell just as much stuff by putting things in front of people that they don't like, but we're going to make them like it. We're going to force them to like it. Sweeney comes along and says, no, people like attractive women next to products. Blows up their narrative.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, there's
And he's definitely right about that, because of the fact of the matter is a lot of people out there are tired of being told that you must like this and stuff because it's made by this company and that company is all for diversity and da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, it's like once people actually started realizing what's happening, that's when they started, getting away from this kind of stuff and not support these companies as well as the particular ideology out there itself. I mean, that's why people have the power back in their hands and they choose to vote with their wallets and stuff. And the fact of the matter is that, whenever that, people start insulting people because of the fact that I'm not even going to say disagree with their viewpoints, but simply put, when they choose that, to see the problems with it and all of that, you point that particular problem out, they're going to make you enemy number one. Okay, they're going to shun you, cancel you, bring up old posts on social media, call you a Yahtzee and all of that. Okay, and Scott Jennings right here absolutely hit the hammer on the nail right now. And see, Scott Jennings actually knows his stuff. He's seeing the very things that we see. That's why, we often learn from Scott Jennings on the different things that he talks about, as well as the fact that we always witness how Scott Jennings is putting down the woke left, whether they're on the CNN panel or even on these news specials with CNN.
The other day we were having a conversation on whether Philip Seymour Hoffman is a top 10 actor, greatest of all time or not. It was a very heated debate. Fights broke out. Plates
Sunflower seeds were thrown at each other.
Sunflower seeds. And it was nonstop debate over this guy's top 10 or not. We finally settled on he's a top 20, top 25 all time. Okay. That's where we were at. The guy's a legend.
Yes.
And when we went through top 10, names that came up were,
Al Pacino,
De Niro, Daniel Day-Lewis,
De Niro,
leading men.
Dustin Hoffman was a top 20 guy.
Tom Cruise,
Tom
Hanks.
We had a bunch of these guys. These names.
Denzel
Leonardo
Washington.
DiCaprio.
Listen, it kind of also helps if the leading man is extremely handsome.
Oh, yeah.
That helps.
Yes.
Generally. Okay. Leading actress is, what's her name? The girl that you like. Is Margot Robbie the greatest actress in the world? I don't
Absolutely
know.
not.
Is Megan Fox the greatest actress in the world?
Or Jennifer Lawrence.
How many times have you watched Transformers 1? And I wonder how many people stopped watching Transformers after Transformers 2 when she no longer came back. They were done. If there's no Shia LaBeouf and no Megan Fox, Transformers was done. I can ask my kids to watch Transformers 1. They'll watch it with me 50 times. If I ask them to watch Transformers 3, they're leaving and going to swimming outside. It's like people leave. It's a mass exodus.
I'm against trans.
Yeah, you're right. So,
unbelievable.
But the point is, it helps. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and not give proper credit to Bridesmaids.
Oh, my God.
You know who made that movie?
Is the big girl that was on the airplane
The
with her.
one with her husband that she
Melissa
puts her leg
McCarthy?
up in the airplane.
Did you know you want this?
That's her husband,
That's
apparently.
a
I
real
didn't even know
husband,
this.
real husband in real life.
Yeah.
That's a comedy.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But Rob, can you go to that one? I don't know back in the days if you guys put posters of girls on your walls or not. I did a ton of that myself.
of
When I was
course.
in the
Pamela
Army, I had
Anderson.
posters of all these girls on the wall.
Yeah.
I honestly want to know how many walls this poster went on.
No, zero.
By the way, here's the thing you
Must
have to
be a
realize.
pretty damn big wall.
FYI. If we took our shirts off right now and we go to the beach, you're probably going to have Vincent O'Shaughnessy's, body on a poster. I'm not going to sell the way Vinny's going to sell. I don't know if there's a picture of Vincent O'Shaughnessy
Rob,
shirtless.
what are you doing, Rob?
Vinny, no, not that one.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm sorry to stop it right here, but I myself was a part of not a part, but I was a huge supporter of the body positivity movement. Okay, I had to leave out of there and stuff, not because of the support for over like plus size women and everything, but because I've seen how toxic a lot of them are. Okay, and that affected me a bit and stuff, where some of them, a number of them will take the wrong way, what you say and stuff when you think you're giving a compliment and everything. But in reality, they take it as an insult. Okay. So the fact of the matter is, like, when it comes to stuff like this, I mean, it's no winning situation for those of us who actually support the movement itself. Okay. So the fact of the matter is that, whenever that happens, well, you gotta leave it alone, and it's affecting you negatively and stuff. You gotta distance yourself away from it as fast as possible. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that going back to what Scott Jennings actually said about this whole ideology and everything, and I'm going to replay the part of the clip right here because it was actually absolutely phenomenal. It's a shame that this clip here only has him speaking one time, because this guy is actually phenomenal in what he says.
And how people have tried to cater to the DEI and go the other way and have lost a lot of money in the process. I
hate Sydney Sweeney, and I hate what
didn't it?
There's
Scott, your thoughts on the Scott?
Well, on the left right now, you have to understand everything you hate is Hitler. I hate Donald Trump. He must be Hitler.
That's right.
I hate Sydney Sweeney, and I hate what these ads represent. Therefore, she also must be Hitler. I mean, look at the mainstream media headlines. I'm sitting here counting. 1, Washington Post, Independent, NBC News, Fox News, Salon, KTLA, Newsweek. Piece after piece after piece after piece dedicated to the supposed controversy. What is the controversy? You mean to tell me that if you put attractive women next to a product, people might want to buy it?
Yeah.
Like that's blowing my mind.
Oh my gosh.
Did we just think of that?
It's a new idea,
But it's a
Scott.
controversy.
Yeah.
It's a controversy because you guys have been talking about it. The people on the left who control a lot of these cultural institutions, they thought they had everything sort of moving in a different direction than, and now Sweeney's back. She sells jeans. She has to be attacked as Hitler because it blows up their narrative. Again, they want to create a narrative-based world, not an empirical world, not a world based on facts or logic or, things that we know are true.
Because facts and logic are racist, according to them. Okay, that's something that Scott Jennings has always talked about and stuff. Where people on the woke left out there are just taking things and taking people like Sydney Sweeney and stuff who didn't really have any particular political messaging and stuff behind anything and stuff, and they just all of a sudden call her a right-wing Yahtzee and everything, and call her fascist and stuff. But Sydney Sweeney can hold her own and stuff, and even Scott Jennings is exposing the woke left and stuff, just absolutely wrecking them over the whole Sydney Sweeney ad controversy. So if you enjoyed what Scott Jennings had to say about this, let me know your thoughts about this in comments below. If you're a big fan of his stuff, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll also be able to react to more of his content in the future on CNN, and I'll see you all next one. Until then, peace.